Al Tips joins us. He is the play-by-play voice for WCDT, the play-by-play voice for Franklin County Rebels football. And Franklin County, big win tonight, Al.
Yeah, it was, but it was one of those start that we always get. We get the opening kickoff, we march downfield, we get within the 5-yard line, we have a penalty, back us up, we overcome the penalty, third down and short, and we have a bad snap. We end up going for a field goal and missed it, and no points at our opening drive. So we were going like, oh no, deja vu again, you know.
You are able to run up some yards and some points. Talk about that.
Well, we ended up with running 43 plays for 217 yards. Gene was 11 of 17 for 177 yards and 3 TDs. He had 2 touchdown passes that were dropped in the end zone, and we had one 60-yard touchdown run where we stepped out of bounds. It got called back by Fuquay, but he did manage to put in a touchdown a little bit later on. Fuquay, I think our first 100-yard ball game tonight for a tailback. He had 100 yards rushing tonight. Our number 2 tailback had almost 40 some odd yards running as well. So we had almost 200 yards on the ground tonight as well.
And that's more like what we saw out of Mac McCurry's team last year. You've thrown the ball a little bit more this year. How was the throwing game for you?
Hey, it was great. He had like 5 different receivers that caught the football. He spread it around. Like I said, with 3 touchdown passes, we did pretty good catching the football. Like I said, we did drop a couple. We had 2, you ready? Pick sixes. One for about 35 yards by Riley, and the other one was Sino took a tip and took it about 60 yards back for a pick six.
That's awesome stuff there. You got when you can score with your defense and special teams, you got a good opportunity to win. I'm not looking at the schedule for next week. What do you guys got next week?
Well, let's don't look ahead because it's Giles County.
Okay.
And it's homecoming.
But is it in the Brickyard or is it at Franklin County?
No, it's at our place.
Okay.
Thank goodness. Last year it was down there, and we were off to a good start, and then things fell apart the second half, and they ran over us. So we need a little revenge. But hey, they got that awesome quarterback back, so it might be a battle of quarterbacks this coming Friday night.
It very well could be. Al, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate the great job that WCDT does. Understand that Huntland won tonight, and if Ricky's listening, Ricky, we'd love to get a report on Huntland tonight.
Well, they're about 2.5 hours on the road, so I'm not sure if they're awake right now, to be honest with you.
Let's hope whoever's driving's awake. I'll talk to Evan. That's okay.
But how many ball games have you ever done that you had a complete total running clock the second half?
Well, you remember that we're the flagship station of Coffee County, so we've seen it. We've seen it.
Oh. Well, I got to visualize it tonight because the whole second half was a running clock for the ball game. It just never stopped the second half, which we might still be playing.
Yeah,
if they hadn't done that.
Yeah, and I think that was the idea. Is there were a lot of those games that just got way out of hand. Al, I know you guys are coming back from Sparta. Good road. Don't go to sleep on me. We'll talk to you next week. Okay.
All right. See you, man.
Thank you very much. This is Al Tips. Love him like a brother. WCDT, one of the charter members of the Friday Night Thunder Radio Network.